We spent 24 hours in this Volkswagen California T6.1, but there's so many new features that we wanted to really show you. Volkswagen has updated their camper van a bit in some subtle but significant ways. It's still by far the best and perhaps only option for a vehicle that you can park in pretty much any parking place, but still has a real usable kitchen and sleeping for 4. The latest T6.1 version of the camper adds a lot of thoughtful updates that actually make the overall camping experience easier and better. So let's look at them all in detail. This is the pop top, and before there was a vent that you could open up in the pop top, which is a vent in the front, this arced vent right here, but now you can actually unzip the whole damn thing, and it's actually pretty fantastic. Of course, both chairs swivel around to be captain-style chairs like this, so you can lounge and discuss things with your pals. Of course, this is the upper sleeping berth, and the bed. Oh, the bed changed, David, so I'm going to show something cool. So there's a whole new springing system, and I asked the Volkswagen reps about this thing, and apparently this is some kind of patented spring mechanism. It's not a VW design, it's some noted small bed maker design. I'm not really sure, but these are excellent. I slept here last night and it was pretty great, and these springs really do make a difference. It's genuinely comfortable. Anyway, but these are pretty cool. So those are also new. We've got a sink, which we have our dirty dishes in. We have a stove, 2-burner stove, and then of course there's a refrigerator here. I'll move our books for a bookshelf. There's a refrigerator here where you can store your, you know what to store in a refrigerator. Is anyone not aware of what one puts in a refrigerator? Because that's a whole other video. And let's see, and then we've also got the table, which slides out like this. Table's a very nice design, actually. Leg comes out, leg slides down. Whoops. Leg slides down. Boom, there's your table. You can slide it, do your work, read your books. Yes, very true. All that stuff. In this cabinet, we've got a little mirror. Hey, big guy. We've also got a little closet area, and before, this was like a corrugated, like an accordion panel, and now it's actually just like a straightforward panel to slide in, which actually makes it a lot easier to deal with. The accordion panel was kind of a pain. Last time we did this, I fit inside there. I guess I can try to peek again, although it's kind of full of my stuff right now. And then there's more storage back here. Of course, this all folds out to a bed. Should we show it folding out to a bed?
Sure, let's show this big old bed.
Show the cargo areas in it. Nice big drawer.
Big drawer. Here's a little one.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Crap, I'm sliding off. Help! Oh God! All right. Okay, I'm okay. Nobody panic. Everything's fine. Let's try not to pin my legs. Here's this. Quickly lift up. There we go. All right. And then you fold this out. Get out of the way. There we go. There's a pad here. There we go. All right. And then this is like your lounging style bed. Now I'm gonna cram in there, I guess. All right, this is what you people like. Cram me into spaces. All the shit out of here. Oh, and there's a little lockbox under here too. Like, let's say you like to go camping and you have like 2 Fabergé eggs you just have to have with you. You could store them in there, and if someone breaks in, they're probably not going to be able to get them out. At least not before you'll be able to hear about it. All right, so let's see about cramming inside this. Oh yeah, okay. And you close the door. Just let it shut. Okay, hold on. Got it? Pull it. Oh, let me dislocate that. Okay, now try it. Okay, go ahead. Well, okay, so if you're looking to buy a 6.1 as opposed to the previous gen, and you're looking to cram yourself in the little closet, you don't have quite as much flexibility in the door. The accordion door let me fit better. It's just harder. I think I could really cram it, but it's it's a little difficult. So that's something for you guys to be aware of. Still, a fantastic machine and very impressive, and I'm impressed with all the new stuff. Later, we'll show you all the cool new stuff, and they put in a new LCD camping computer that manages opening up the roof and a bunch of camping features, which is also really cool. But for right now, I want to get the fuck out of this thing and stretch my legs, because I'm in what you call a great deal of pain. Thank you. One of the big things Volkswagen updated in this version 6.1 of the California camper van is, this used to be a unit that had a couple of knobs and a little 7-segment LCD screen to adjust the roof up and down and a few other things. It wasn't really that sophisticated. They've actually replaced it with a whole little camping management computer doohickey that's actually way, way better than before, and it lets you do everything. Lets you control your refrigeration, start refrigeration timer, control the pop-up roof, the auxiliary heater, which works fantastic. It's got an Eberspacher gas heater, so you don't have to turn the car on and off. When you go into this camping mode that it has, it lets you put the heater, for example, on heat either continuously, and it's going to give you these level settings, and then it just heats continuously throughout the night. And we've used it for the past 2 nights, and it actually works really great. Let's see what else it's got. So the camping mode lets you do things so if you're in a camping field and you open your doors, you don't necessarily, or you click your key fob, it doesn't turn the lights on and wake everybody up or honk. It lets you shut those things off. It lets you turn on or off the living area light when you open the doors, or the driver's light. It's actually a lot of good, really just simple, thoughtful stuff. It's got separate batteries for the engine. It's on 12 volt, and it has 2 separate batteries to manage everything in here. And even when we had lights on, running power for laptops and other things, we still ended up with numbers of what was it? It was 36 hours or something crazy like that. And yeah, you can see the level here. Here, look at 31 hours of battery life going. Shows you your fuel, I'm sorry, not your fuel, your wastewater tank, which is nicely done in yellow, which is a little gross, and then your freshwater tank, which ours was empty. But it shows you all of that information right there. It's actually just a really nice way to manage all this stuff. You've got a built-in alarm clock where it can wake you up, and this sunrise feature means when it wakes you up, it can actually raise the lights, and you can decide which lights you want to have come on. So you can control all the lights from here and here, and the sunrise thing lets you pick which lights to turn on in a low sunrise glowing thing. It's a nice little feature. It's clear that somebody actually thought it through and gave a damn for actually how people are camping. So this is a big deal. All of this stuff doesn't seem like that big a deal, but this is one of those few cases where adding a whole extra screen actually makes a lot of sense. It does a lot of cool stuff, and yeah, good work, VW. Hold on, I'm sorry. Crap, I'm sliding off. Help.